Hello everybody, my name is GedkiG1122 and welcome back to Sandland. Last time we traveled into the East Valley, encountered an uncomfortable amount of artists, and fought against the Swimmers, a swimsuit-themed gang that Beelzebub and Thief apparently know for reasons that are not clear, and we were able to traverse part of the cliff that gets us into the East Valley. This time, we're going to proceed onwards.
When you're on such narrow footing, stay focused. We could still be attacked at any time.
Thank you for interrupting my intro.
As long as the prince is here.
You do speak sense sometimes, Thief.
Get those materials. Let's get those materials. That's the great thing about this game is that I honestly have no idea what to expect. Not just in terms of when they will talk, but also just like what could possibly happen. Because I was not expecting nearly as many artists to be seen, but Lord knows that we're seeing artists today. All right, can I make this? I'm gonna go with no. Nope. Oh, I can't make it. The sand is not impassable. Good to know. I mean, I guess I could have also made it with the jump bot, but that's not as fun. I'm gonna go for those materials. This cliff. Ooh, it looks like we could go further down this way. We may want to consider that for exploration purposes later, but I just want to proceed onwards and see what lies within the Eastern Valley, because I'm very curious. Oh good, my favorite thing, a deep, deep hole. At least there are materials for me to find, as always. Hello. Reinforced fender. That can be very useful for the battle tank.
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discoveries.
True. We might come across other travelers' abandoned belongings or usable equipment.
Spoken like a true thief.
Well, at least they give the advice I was going to give. Anyway, we found another checkpoint down here. Not sure what it... I'm serious. I have no idea what to expect. I honestly don't know. It's exciting, kind of the kind of embracing the unknown. Anyway, tank. All right, well, definitely an open space again, so that's refreshing.
We interrupt this program for an update on the recent theft of an army tank. A sketch from an eyewitness has enabled us to identify one of the perpetrators.
Say what?
This man, spotted inside the stolen tank, has been identified as Rao, the 61-year-old sheriff of a small town to the north of the Central District, known as Apato Village. However, when we ran the fingerprints of this Sheriff Rao through a centralized database, we discovered a far more shocking truth. Rao is a mere alias. This man's true name should be familiar to every citizen of this kingdom, for it belongs to the military genius who became a general of the Royal Army at the tender age of 27. The legendary super soldier who protected Sandland from rebels and outlaws alike. Famed for his mercy and gentlemanly conduct toward even his fiercest enemies. The great, renowned General Shiva.
Huh?
A staggering development to be sure. For General Shiva has long been assumed dead, killed by the massive explosion caused when he protected Sandland from the attempted Peachy Rebellion.
Protected Sandland. What I did was murder.
Not only that, but his nearby home was destroyed in that same explosion, slaying his beloved wife and robbing the world of a star.
Oh.
The actress and musician, Sexy Terrier.
Oh, Rao, no.
Why didn't you tell me that was your wife? I'm mortified. If I'd known, I'd never have said...
Don't worry about it. I thought she was sexy too. That's why I asked her out.
It's hard to take that scene seriously now.
But if she was your wife, why a magazine clipping?
Because all the photos I had of her burned up.
Oh.
Shiva! No! It can't be! Inform General Hari of this at once!
Whatever you say, video game controller Zoe.
And while you're at it, tell the news office to double the reward for Shiva! And to make an announcement that anyone found sheltering him will be severely punished!
Yes, sir!
Shiva, what are you up to?
Zayu, explain this! You told me we'd gotten rid of Shiva!
Oh, you are such a figurehead. There's no way you're the final boss.
Shh! Keep your voice down, Your Majesty!
What? General Shiva? You mean that? General Shiva? I'm going to be fighting a legend.
You already technically fought a legend and lost.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Send out the tanks and reinforce our defenses at all locations.
Yes, sir!
So, what's the plan now, old man?
Unchanged. We find that spring, but first, I'd like to swing by one of the radio towers under the Army's control east of here.
Huh? What do you want to do at a radio tower?
I have a message that I'd like as many people as possible to hear. And the radio equipment there will let me broadcast what I have to say nationwide.
Oh, that's a good idea, but we have to kill birds first. Leave us alone, birds! You have no stakes in this. Oh, good, and alligators too. That's refreshing. Oh, more alligators? Okay, cool.
Not sure going to the Army's radio tower sits well with me. Is it really worth taking a risk like that?
Can't say. Maybe I've let my ego get the better of me.
It's fine. Let the old fogey do what he wants.
Good grief. I won't stand in your way.
Well, that sounds like a great development. Ooh, side quest. My
Looks like we're not the only
favorite.
travelers out here.
What's
We
up,
should think about
Hez?
stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves.
Maybe I should just run away, but what about...
Aren't you one of the diamond guys?
Never heard anyone talk to themselves so loud.
So what if people hear me? Nobody cares about me anyway.
Hey, Hez. That's not entirely true. Some people actually choose not to care about you on purpose.
I'm so forgettable, not even my fellow diamonds know I exist.
Okay, well, okay, no, okay, so to be fair, I recognize you were a diamond. That's gotta count for something.
Oh, so you're with the bandits, huh?
Not by choice. They kidnapped me young and put me to work.
Well, now I just feel bad.
I'm supposed to earn my freedom after this job. Except I can't do it. And since they barely acknowledge me, I figured I might as well just run off now. Then again, if they remember about me and come after me...
Just finish the job, man.
They want me to take out some monsters so they can expand their territory. How the heck am I supposed to do that alone?
With the help of a tank, perhaps?
That certainly does sound dangerous. What do you think, Prince? Should we help him?
Oh, come on. Do we have to?
I want to help this young man get his life back on track.
You mean you'll actually help me? That would be amazing!
I personally don't see what's wrong with him being an outlaw.
Please! I'll give you something in return.
All right already. I've just gotta beat him, yeah?
That's right! Thank you so much.
It is a little distracting at times when the requirements are somewhat in the way of the actual dialogue themselves, but I get it. They're trying to be informative of what our actual objective needs to be. So, in that case, looks like we need to head backwards a little bit, but that's okay. because the power of Editor Griffin will save you time. Looks like we found our birds. Nothing wrong with the little side quest involving the murdering of birds. I am always for that. How did they expect him to do this by himself? I think they probably just wanted him to die. They figured, hey, let's just feed him to the birds. Let them deal with him. Oh, hello. We got something here. We got a rocket launcher for our jumping machine. That could be useful. Oh, yeah, there we go. Listen, birds.
That was easy.
I have completed my task.
Let's go
At this
back
point,
and let
any
Hez know the
violence
job.
that's inflicted upon you is your own fault. All right, Hez, what you got?
We finished your job for you.
Thank you! Now I can leave the gang without any debts! Oh, right. Here's that reward I promised you.
Nice. Thanks.
So, what's next? You grew up among bandits, right? Do you have somewhere to go?
Oh, now that you mention it, the gang's all I've ever had.
Why not head to Spino then? I'm sure they'll welcome you there.
Really? Even though I'm a former bandit?
I'm sure it'll all work out.
Okay! Guess that's where I'll be going then! I really owe you guys everything.
Well, there we go. We got another side quest completed and another new resident to Spino. Let's move out and kill these military people. How you guys doing? Is having a fun weekend? Any plans? You guys have something other than armor-piercing rounds to throw at us?
Look over there. Royal Army tanks.
This is far too many troops to be defending such a remote location. Were they expecting us? Seems their commander's no stranger to war.
Okay, well, it looks like we have to take out some more military tanks. Hey guys!
Bring them down one by one.
So we're gonna have to fight properly. We just have to air some caution and not suck at our aiming. There's one down. Deal with the soldiers on the ground while we're waiting for our armor-piercing rounds to recharge. There we go. There's two. I just ran that guy over with the tank, and one more. Hey guy, feeling brave? Feeling confident?
General Are, the tank squadron at the checkpoint has been decimated.
They what?
General Shiva's tank took them out and continued on.
Round up all the soldiers in the area and hunt him down!
Bring it on, old man! We got this, because we have an older man with us.
Prince.
Who needs
see the
permission?
radio tower on top of that hill? That's our target.
This'll be a piece of cake.
Don't get cocky just yet. The army must be aware of our general location. They're sure to reinforce their defenses in the area.
Let's get out of the tank for now and check in here, so that way we are able to fast travel here later. It'll be very helpful for that. Little checkpoint with a nice little peddler at it. What's not to like? How are we gonna get up there? That's the only thing.
What are you gonna tell everyone?
The truth, and what's been on my mind.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well,
When the terrain's to your disadvantage,
don't
keep
worry
moving
about
until you're
having
in
a bad
better
feeling
spot.
because these guys are about to have a worse feeling when I blow their stuff up.
You asked me to.
All right, there's a few guys there. Sorry, guys. Seriously, even when I'm overheating, you guys can't hit me. It's ridiculous. Though I do appreciate the effort in your increased firepower. Take care of the ground soldiers. Seriously, how are these not lethal rounds? Like, again, like, the normal machine gun bullets, I can understand to a point. You know, you could argue, like, oh, they're rubber bullets. But no, like, they explicitly call, like, the big rounds we're doing armor-piercing rounds. That's what they're calling them.
The tank brigade at the checkpoint. All gone, sir.
What? So, the legend lives on. But why would he bother going somewhere so remote?
Why do you care?
Maybe he's heading for our water source to the south. That's it. The radio tower.
He wants to make a broadcast. Signalman, alert all units near the news radio tower via encrypted transmission. On the double. Sir. All vehicles, advance east. Follow me.
Oh, please tell me you get to fight him properly. Hello. We got some nice stuff out of that. But let's press on for now. Because we still don't really have a way to get up there. If we wanted to make progress, we're going to have to loop our way back up, it would seem. Listen, dinosaur people. If you do not mess with me, I'll not mess with you.
There are Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland. There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from there. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who pass near our village.
All right, well, we've gotten that little dude all taken care of. Let's get some materials. And let's just give this place a check out. So this will change from day to night. I prefer to keep things during the day, if I'm being honest. So let's just go as is. You have anything new for me, peddlers? Oh, there is new stuff here. Battle Tank Blueprint 2 and Jump Bot Blueprint 2. Yes, please. I will take that. Looks like we have a cliff that we can jump. Let's take a minute to see what that's all about. There's actually 2 of them. Okay, these are just materials, which is not a bad thing. Oh, materials and birds. Hello. Excuse me. I don't mean to give you a hard time, but you're giving me a hard time, and I don't care much for that. Okay, there's definitely something in addition to materials up on that specific one.
It's a
1,
communal camp that's
2,
open to all travel.
3. Hello. Listen, birds, I'm just here to get my stuff. What you do afterwards is your business, as long as you understand the consequences for trying to come after me. All right, we're nearly at the radio station. All right, so we got one more blockade. Is it the man?
Wow! We've been spotted.
There's more than I expected. But we can still take them.
Yeah, the last squadron was larger.
Hold up! Looks like they've got us surrounded.
An ambush. What do we do? We're sitting ducks out here.
Use the old pincer tactic, it would seem.
Watch your rear. Biels, thief, you ready for this?
Like you have to ask.
How many times must I tell you to address him as Prince Beelzebub?
Let's do it! Oh, jeez. Come on, guys. Let's be civil about this. I don't want to have to destroy all of you. I prefer not to kill people, which is a super duper obvious lie. Gentlemen, just why even bothering with that? All right, that one's out. Y'all are out. That guy's out. Hello. Oh, such good aim. Oh, so close. Waboosh. Oh, there is one more. Sorry, buddy, was I ignoring you? Let me fix that. There, you have my undivided attention. Well, that takes care of that. We're gonna take that. Thank you very much. And we will take these as well. Now, let's take a step out here and see what we can find inside. Certainly, there's not going to be some other form of trap here. Because why would that be a thing? I probably took the most unoptimal method to get in there. There we go. Ooh, things to steal. We will take that, as always.
Dang, it's busted.
Looks like they disabled it in advance to keep us from using it. They read us like a book. This commander's a pro.
So you're saying this was all for nothing?
No, I think we can get it fixed. Just need the right materials.
Fortunately, I have been collecting many of those things.
We can use this to find out about the area. If we can get it fixed up, that is.
Radio towers. Use materials to repair radio towers. Once repaired, towers will provide you with a map of the area with icons.
We can repair it. Just need materials.
Oh boy, do we have materials. We got materials for days. time to get the real media back in business.
News office? This is Shiva. Former General Shiva. Yes, the man himself. I have something I want to tell the people of this country, if you'll let me transmit it.
What if they just say, well, no, you're a wanted man?
Yes. Right away, please.
We have just received radio contact from a man claiming to be General Shiva himself.
What?
He has a message for you all, and while we have not been able to confirm his identity, we have agreed to transmit his words live on air, beginning now.
Why would you do that?
This is Shiva. First, allow me to sincerely apologize to you all for any distress I may have caused.
All units, cut the engines! Make it quiet!
I freely confess to the crime of stealing a tank.
Yeah!
But unlike what you were told previously, I have not attacked any villages with it. I swear this on my life.
It is not my aim to spread panic and confusion amid this country. I intend only to find a legendary spring, which I assure you is no mere fairy tale. For this country cannot withstand any more drought.
Spring? Did he say spring?
What is he even talking about?
So please, just allow me to finish this mission without interference. When I find the spring, I promise to make its location public and return the tank I stole. That is all.
Actually, I have one final message for a certain person on an entirely different subject. Though this doesn't absolve my role in causing that explosion 30 years ago, I've learned the truth behind it.
Commander Zayu, you are the only one I will never forgive. Over and out.
Let's go, Ro! Get your victory today!
Question if you I'm afraid he's cut the line.
Haha.
Contact the news office immediately! Tell them that they are never to allow that criminal to speak freely on air again!
This is bad, isn't it, Zayu? He said something about the truth behind that explosion!
Oh my god, you're such an ugly man. You're both ugly.
And then there's that spring he said he's looking for. Do you think what he's really referring to is our secret water source? Oh, this is bad. Very, very bad.
I'm sorry for dragging you two into this. All right, let's keep heading south.
Alright, well before we do anything, I want to get this. Okay, so I think with that in mind, I think this is a good enough place to stop for now. We were able to get into the Eastern Valley. We completed another side quest, getting us a new member of Spino. And we made it to the radio tower, and hopefully have caused a little bit of distress for the king now that we have kind of transmitted some of Rao's truth and kind of gave Rao a proper W today after learning his true identity. So next time on Sandland, we're gonna head further south, but before we do that, we're actually gonna trek back to Spino to see if there's anything new for us to do. Especially because we did get a bunch of new parts for our tank and jumping machine, and so I wanna see what we can do with that. So, see you guys then.